Has this been literally the absolute craziest NFL offseason thus far, like that you can ever remember? Because I can't remember one crazier than this in terms of not just the amount of movement, but like the guys, the names that are on the move. Um, Last time I was here on this channel of mine, I talked about something that broke my heart as a Packers fan. We traded a top 3, potentially top 1, receiver to the Las Vegas Raiders. Big name receiver gone, and if that was the only thing that happened this offseason, like shit, it was a pretty big offseason. Like literally top 1, top 3 receiver was on the move, left, switch teams. Before that happened, Russell Wilson, top 5-ish quarterback. When he's playing at his peak, there are not too many quarterbacks better. He's always a safe bet that if you're going to put a preseason MVP, he's going to have like the 8th best odds, and he's always a guy that could go win one. There's always, it seems like every year there's a stretch where Russell Wilson is like in that top 3 when he's healthy. Don't mind the nonsense. My cat's digging through a box. But there's always that time where Russell Wilson is like top 3-ish MVP. So he's always a safe bet there. So he's like a top 5-ish quarterback. I'd put him in my top 5. Don't ask me to name 5 because I'll probably end up naming 9. That's how that goes. But if he was on the moves, Russell Wilson, DaVante Adams on the move, bang, franchise quarterback and a top 3 receiver, crazy offseason. Another guy, when he's actually on the field, quarterback. This one I would say, without question, top 5 quarterback when he's on the field. Deshaun Watson, Houston Texans. All the offseason or all the off-field issues, not sweeping them under the rug, but like when he is on the field, top 5 guy, not a question about it, no doubt about it. Top 5 quarterback. Well, he's on the move, right? He went to Cleveland and then signed a $220-some million contract, all guaranteed. Crazy. So now 2 franchise quarterbacks on the move, and DaVante Adams, top 3-ish receiver, and bang, offseason, wild. But then after DaVante Adams, report comes out, Tyreek Hill might be on the move, and then like an hour later, Tyreek Hill gets traded to the Miami Dolphins, and then he signs for a bunch of money. And Tyreek Hill is another top 3-ish receiver. Like some people might say DaVante Adams is the best receiver in the NFL. Other people might say Tyreek Hill. It's like those are definitely. Can you not bite that, dude? Nonsense. Cat's trying to bite the tripod now. Now he's trying to bite the. This is nonsense. But so you have 2 top 3-ish receivers, and then you have 2 top 5-ish quarterbacks on the move. And now today, apparently he asked for this trade a couple weeks ago, but now Niners weapon, I'm not going to call him receiver, and he's not top 5-ish receiver. He's a weapon. Deebo Samuel has requested a trade from the San Francisco 49ers because apparently he don't want to run the ball as much as he did. I'm just going to let you go. He don't want to run the ball as much as he did this past season. And I don't blame him. I think I heard that he had 73 carries out of the backfield this year. I don't blame him because, as we know, running backs aren't valued as much as they once were. Running backs don't really make it to their second contract because of the beating they take. They get tackled by 230 to 50-pound linebackers, 300-pound linemen constantly. Car crash after car crash after car crash. And then by the time they're up for their second contract, they're 26, 27. Well, we could just get an undrafted guy, 6th-round pick. Every year there are, undrafted guys, 6th-round picks, 4th-round picks that like run for 1,100 yards and step right in. So it's not as important to, okay, we have a Barry Sanders, let's not let him go. Case in point, Le'Veon Bell, that whole thing started. Like, hey, I want to get paid. Hey, we think we can find someone. Now, granted, that didn't really work out for the Steelers, but like that's what it is in running back world. So if I'm Deebo Samuel, my career could be way longer if I'm not taking those hits. If I'm taking more hits from quarterbacks, because Deebo Samuel is a big boy, he's a thick guy. cornerbacks, 210, 195-pound guys, yeah, I'd rather get tackled by them more so than I get tackled by 300-pound linemen. So can't hate on him for it, but he requested a trade. So it seems like he's probably going to be on the move, and we have the draft upcoming. So he looks like another top 10-ish receiver, top 15-ish. He's more of a weapon. Like, I know he had a big receiving year this year, but he's a weapon. You move him around backfield, he's a problem. You can put him on find a good matchup for him. But like, he requested to be traded, right? Took all the Niner stuff off his social media and then said, "Hey, I want to be traded." That report came out today. Apparently, he asked for his trade like a week or two ago. And then there's another guy out there, another quarterback, fringe top 10-ish quarterback, Kyler Murray, who looks like around draft time he could be on the move. Very young, 24, 25-year-old guy, potential franchise quarterback. I wouldn't put him there yet. Needs to learn how to stay healthy and needs to win in the playoffs, but obviously the potential's there. He's got to cash in on it. He wants to get paid. The Cardinals are like, we're going to try to pay you next offseason, and looks like he wants to be traded. So as big as the moves we've had, and then obviously you have other guys, Cleveland now has Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield, who is not a top 5-ish quarterback. He might not even be a top 15-ish quarterback, but he's got a big name, former first overall pick. He's going to be on the move somewhere. Either the Browns are going to cut him, he's going to sign somewhere, or they're going to trade him somewhere. But name-wise, big name, going to be on the move. So this offseason, and then you have other guys, Bobby Wagner, again, linebacker, so not the big name. And this would be Bobby Wagner in normal years would be the big move. Like, he would be the big move. Phenomenal linebacker going to the Super Bowl champion Rams. He would be the big name on the move. But because of Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield, Tyreek Hill, DaVante Adams, potentially Deebo Samuel, potential Kyler Murray, Bobby Wagner just slides under the radar because he's a linebacker, not a quarterback, not a receiver, not an offensive player, but still big name on the move, helping Super Bowl, the defending Super Bowl champions. And then, not to mention, another thing that could have been huge, would have been wild if this happened, but the Miami Dolphins, apparently before all the Flores stuff happened, they were making a play. Sean Payton, when he retired from New Orleans, they're going to try to make a play where he comes coaches them, right? They'd have to trade for him, obviously, for New Orleans. And then Tom Brady retired. They're going to figure out how to get him in Miami. Tom Brady, greatest of all time. He was going to end up in Miami before the Flores stuff happened and all the legal issues with Stephen Ross and potentially paying him to lose, whatever, yada, yada. But, can you imagine if Tom Brady was on a new team, was on the Miami Dolphins, played New England twice? That was very viable. He was going to be a part owner, minority owner, or going to give him ownership stake. And bring Sean Payton. I don't think the sports world would have been able to handle everything that happened if that went on. It looks like some 4-year-old playing Madden just making all types of stuff up. That is what this offseason is and could have been if the Dolphins thing happened. So I don't know what the point of this, I just wanted to kind of get it out there. I want other sports people's opinions on, this offseason. Crazy. Have you ever seen one? Have you ever seen an NFL offseason with the names that are on the move and, the impact players that are on the move? I can't even tell you sports-wise because, obviously, we need to see how all these moves gel. I can't tell you if the Miami Dolphins are going to be good with Tyreek Hill. I can't tell you what the Raiders, are they going to be really good? That division's stacked. You got Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes. You got the Chargers, Herbert. You got the new look Raiders with DaVante and Derek Carr, Derek Carr, the Fresno State teammates. They're going to be balling out. This NFL season is going to be wild. I have no idea, zero idea who's going to win the Super Bowl, who's the favorite for the Super Bowl. I can't even tell you what's going to happen next year. I can't even tell you what I think is going to happen next year. And we're not even done with the moves. We still got the draft. We still have other people that could be on the move. Like I said, Kyler Murray, Deebo Samuel. Are they going to be on the move? Most likely. I don't know. But I can't tell you what's going to happen, and I'm here for it. I can't tell you who's going to win the Super Bowl. Can't give you my opinion, but I want your opinions on who you think's going to win, what's going on. Craziest thing you've ever seen. running out of breath. My rant's over. I really, really, really appreciate you watching this, and haven't been doing many videos. I'm gonna get back to it, but if you could subscribe, that would just be phenomenal, and I would forever greatly appreciate it. There's probably a button somewhere that popped up. Watch a video, subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.